What's up, you guys? Big out here with Al's Auto Detail. It's been a while since we brought out a video. Here I am with Big Lee. We're gonna wash this vehicle down, and today we're gonna show you how we handle our touch-up paint services. Let's get it going.
Let's get it going, guys. Murphy, is that you?
Now that we have the vehicle washed down, Big Lee's actually doing the finishing touches. He's getting the wheels cleaned. The body's gonna get a ceramic spray sealant. We're doing the windows. Big Lee, you guys been showing Big Lee a lot of love. Actually, I'm gonna tag his Instagram right here. Big Lee Details. Big Lee,
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for that love, guys. You know, and the follow too as well.
Yeah, you guys been just, you know what, non-stop. We just get the love from you guys on Instagram, and we really appreciate that. But let's get it going. So pretty much this is what we're gonna use. We're gonna use some tape to tape off the scratch, paintbrush to applicate it. We actually went to a body shop supplier and got this paint mixed. This is actually C4F Arctic Race Blue Metallic for this BMW. I mean, matches it just perfectly. You can see the pearls and all that in the sun. Looks fantastic. And check it out, this is a scratch that we're actually working on. Let me see, let me try to zoom in on that. There it is. Look at that. And it's actually not able to be buffed out. And as you can see, I mean, the nail just goes right in there. And pretty much what I like to say about touch-up paint services is that it's going to be an improvement. It is in no way going to be perfect. We're looking for about 85-90% improvement. And we just want it to be able that from 5 feet, you're not going to be able to tell. The closer you get, you still can't tell up until like you're actually looking at it. But like I said, we're going to get going with the first step. So let's dive right in. So I went ahead and I put the tape right above the scratch right here. There's one scratch right here and a little scratch right here. And this is how I go ahead and do it. So we just want to be very precise here. Very precise. This is just about taking time. It's not about speed. And you want to just fill in the scratch without getting any or as little as possible anywhere else besides the scratch. And if you do, it's not a problem, it can clean off, but it's just about getting as little as possible anywhere that is not the scratch. You want to just take your time, just really just get it in there. And like I said, this is not about speed, this is about finesse. You want to just fill in that scratch with as little as possible around it. And like I said, this is why when I quote these jobs, I let my clients know this is going to be an improvement, but in no way is this going to be perfection. We're just looking for improvement. We're looking to make it look nicer, make the scratches less visible. And you just very, ever so gently fill them in. Check that out. Just that's most of it. So we're gonna go ahead. Man, that's some pretty good coverage. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna let it dry for a little bit. It's a pretty hot day today, so it shouldn't take too long. We're gonna go ahead, let it dry, and we're gonna move on to the next step. I always say it's always gonna look uglier before it looks better. So this is so far after applying it. Now that we're giving it a chance to dry, we're gonna get the sandpaper and just barely wet it, just barely. And we're gonna just really finesse this. Just try to get level off the paint where we applied the touch-up. We're gonna just try to level it up. And it's just about taking your time. It's just about getting that excess paint off. This isn't about rushing. And you can see it comes off pretty easy. Just take your time on this. If you want a solid touch-up paint repair, you just have to take your time. You don't want to go through the paint either, through the touch-up paint that you just added. So you just, like I said, ever so slightly sand it. This is 3000 grit sandpaper. As you can see, a little bit of paint is coming off on there. It's no problem. Just go ahead. And I'm using this side. I'm using this side right here. It's very thin, and I'm just getting that, following the contours of the scratch, and just removing any paint that was applied, any excess paint. Right here I went a little bit overboard, and it's a little bit thick. I'm just gonna have to hit that for a little while, but no big deal. We're gonna go ahead, and you can just feel with your finger. Man, it just slowly just starts looking a lot better. Look at that. The paint is just ever so slightly coming off. And the thing about this scratch too, it's right here on the curve of the vehicle as well, so we're working with that as well. So I'm gonna go ahead, dry it up a bit, just check it. And I mean, it's getting there. It's definitely getting there. It's just about being patient. This is really just about patience. There's another one right here. Just about patience. Look at that.
Patience is a virtue.
What do you think, Big Lee?
Patience is a virtue.
There it is, you guys. Big Lee himself. Just, I'm gonna fast forward this a little bit, you guys, but you get the idea. We're just leveling it off the excess touch-up that we applied. I mean, yeah, and you can just tell it's just definitely looking better. And once the paint is actually cured, once it's fully dry, it's gonna match the vehicle a lot more. Right now on the camera it looks like it does not match, but no, this is really, really similar. It's a really good match. They did a good job. And you just wanna just keep hitting it. Just finesse it. Gentle, slow strokes. Just be very gentle. Look at that. And just slowly just looking better. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do a pass with the rotary, and we're gonna see how it looks then. And we're gonna come back and probably hit it with the sandpaper just a little more, but we want to see how it's gonna look. Okay, so let's check that out. Big Lee, watch out, you're in the way. So let's see, that's the scratch right there. And like I said, we are in no way looking for perfection, but I mean, just look at that improvement. Now once I get the tape off of there, let's go ahead and we're gonna back up. And I mean, just look at that. You go ahead, you zoom back in, and it is right here. And like I say, you guys, not perfect, but definitely a huge improvement. Look at that. Just looks, it looks absolutely fantastic. Alright, you guys, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys liked the video. Like I said, if you want to add touch-up paint services, you know, to your portfolio, go ahead, follow these tips. What do you think, Big Lee? How's it look?
It looks amazing. It looks like it wasn't even there.
Looks absolutely great. About 90% improvement, you guys. But go ahead, give us a follow Big Lee, Big Lee's Details, Al's Auto Details. And if you guys looking for these shirts, show them, Big Lee. Follow Detail Posse. I'm gonna tag them all down below. We'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm sorry that we haven't been posting frequently. We're gonna try to be posting about every 2 weeks. But you know what, you guys? Thank you guys for watching.
See you guys. Late.